been too long.
Mm-hmm. That's why we need to be more regular, more fiber.
Put that in! Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Dawn on the Day. I'm Amanda, I'm Yarn Enabler, and with me is my favorite.
I'm Christina, and I'm the Cozy Knitter.
And we've been sitting here for 18 minutes trying to start this, and we finally just did because Christina made it funny.
But now our tea is the perfect temperature,
No.
so it's all good.
So we might need to wait for like a couple minutes while we eat your tea. Who knew that we needed 18 minutes for the tea to be the perfect temperature? Good to know.
Now we know.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know. It has been, we have been informed, 4 months since our last recording.
It's like super embarrassing. Are we even podcasters anymore? That's the question. Are we classified?
I think we are. The channel still exists.
It still exists. So I think technically we're still podcasters.
Yeah.
And that makes us like not even new podcasters. We're like old school. What is it, OG? What does OG stand for? Like, you know when people are like, OG?
No.
You don't know? Okay.
No, I'm not that hip. I haven't encountered
Someone said that to me
yet.
and I was like pretending to understand what it meant.
Oh, God?
No, it's like OG means like old school, but I don't understand what the G's for. Like,
Old geezer?
we're old geezers. Okay, let's go with
I
that.
feel like that's not a compliment.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No.
So, what have you been up to over the last couple of months?
Jesus. Since January. So I've done like yarn related. I've done a lot of trunk shows, which have been a lot of fun. A lot of dyeing, a lot of everything but podcasting, it should seem like. Finishing, like we're still unpacking. We're still trying to figure out kids' schedule. Well, kids' stuff, obviously. Haven't done a lot of knitting, to be quite honest.
I haven't either. I completely lost my knitting mojo.
Once it's gone, it is hard.
I didn't knit much at all.
No.
Really, I knit a couple of socks.
Yeah.
I knit a pair of mittens.
Well, it's a lot of sample stuff too, right?
I cast on a shawl. This is how far I got.
Only when we knew we were going to be podcasting.
Yeah, cast this on last night, and I have torn it out many times.
Ooh.
Many times.
Speaking of tearing stuff out, that's going to be what we're going to do today. We're going to vote.
It's a ripper episode.
It's going to be. Look at you with the face! So
I'm
funny.
on a roll today.
Yes. All right. So
okay.
you got the shawl going. So what else are we going to talk about today? I don't know, guys. We're just going to wing it.
Yeah.
Because we're so good at that. I remember when we used to do like show notes and we'd have like talk about stuff. I don't know. I've been like eyeball deep into like True Blood lately on TV. On the Crave app. And so basically I haven't done much other than dye and watch vampires and a lot of naked people. There's a lot of nudity in that show. Sorry.
Yeah, I've been rewatching Grey's Anatomy. Because, who doesn't just sit down and watch 15 seasons of a show?
That's a lot.
But
it's worth it, though.
I was prepping for, this past weekend was the Toronto Knitters Frolic. And I got to vent this year, which was super exciting. So I was prepping for that and skeins and twisting and cutting and dyeing and all of that. I needed something to just take away the monotony of that.
And it's nice to have something that it's not like you have to choose 2 hours of a movie and then you have to re-choose something. You just hit play and you're good for the day.
Yeah. And because I've seen it before, I don't have to sit and watch it, just listening to it.
Just listening, Well, you can walk in and out of the room. You still know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Mine was True Blood. Because there's a lot of episodes.
I haven't seen that yet.
And I rewatched Game of Thrones, which someone else is going to be
never
watching. No, but you now.
I've heard all the hype, so now I want to see it.
I got her watching it, guys. Don't worry.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
We'll get there. So, yeah, a lot of that for me. So, all I have been knitting was samples from my booth and
dyeing. Hundreds.
And dyeing.
Hundreds
and hundreds of skeins. So,
if you guys only knew how long it takes to actually do self-striping, you would, be incredible that she has hundreds stockpiled because
it's time consuming. Not gonna lie.
And physically hard. Like it's not like easy manual labor.
No.
Not that is there easy manual labor? Doesn't matter. It's
I feel
not.
like it's gotta be something that's easy. Anyways, that's not what this podcast is about.
Little tangent.
It's not. So you're knitting something fun and festive and colorful over there.
Only because it's you know me, I have issues. So I started a project. Well, I started this first. So that's what I knit yesterday. That was one day of knitting.
I love it.
So I did a trunk show up at Pearl 3 in Aurelia in March, I think. Mm-hmm. And while I was there, I thought, I want to start this. So I started a project, and I did a glove. I love it too.
I love when people use self-striping for something other than socks.
Right.
Like, I like the mittens, I like the hats, the baby dresses.
Yes.
I don't know if I've seen it really used in much else. I know some people use it for sleeves.
Well, I've done my sweater sleeves in it, yeah. Mm-hmm. I even dye worsted, so I can do the sleeves in worsted. But, so I wanted the stripes to maintain, so I actually did an afterthought thumb, which I kind of just made up. But it worked out really well, and it's super cute. So I think I might actually try and recreate it for a second glove, eventually.
I like it.
And then if it works out, I'll let you guys know. I did cast on the second glove, but I can't remember the pattern. So I had to figure it out the first couple rows.
I don't know. Did you make up the pattern?
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't write it down. I'll figure it out. Y'all figure it out. It'll be fine. So I was at my daughter's dance competition yesterday, and I had this in the van, and I had like a lot of time to kill. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna knit it and figure it out. But when you're inside the theater, it's really dark.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see to figure out the pattern. So I was like, screw that. I'm just gonna knit a sock. And then my daughter really loves this colorway, so I knit her a sock yesterday.
Awesome.
Well, half a sock. So I'm at the heel, and it's easy because it's skinnier than a regular sock, so it's not as many stitches. And yeah, so that's what I knit in 4 hours yesterday between.
That's skinnier than a regular sock?
For me.
Girl.
This is, I know, because I'm a loose knitter, all right? It's still wider than your sock.
How many stitches do you have?
58.
I have 64. And what size are your needles?
Probably 2s.
And mine is 2.25. Gauge, it matters, people.
Gauge.
Makes a difference. Really does.
Gauge matters. Well, and that's what I was like. It fits her. It's a little loose, but they're for the fall, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's just your plain old stockinette sock. It's nothing fancy because I needed to be able to do it in the dark.
Yeah.
And she has more dancing this weekend, so I'll bring these with me. I'm gonna put the heel in tonight because then I can do it at home.
Yeah.
And then I can just finish the leg.
What heel are you doing?
I think I might do an afterthought because then I'll just put in waist yarn maybe and keep going. Or I was gonna do a fish lips kiss heel. Fish lips kiss.
I don't know.
One of those.
That's why I don't do that one.
It's my favorite.
I can't remember what it's called.
No, I love that heel. And because I'm doing toe up. I don't know why I even did toe up in the theater because it was kind of hard to see the increases. I should have just done toe down and then I could do like a fun heel flap, but
yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, so this is like the same ball of wool. So her socks can't be too big. They can't be too tall because I still need enough to make another glove. And I don't have any left of this, like the same batch.
Oh, yeah, and it matters.
And it matters.
It make a difference.
Yeah. Especially since some of these colors are like mixes of the two colors and on this. Anyways.
I really like that color. You know what? That color kind of looks like my current club color a little bit.
Similar. It's
Some
the
of the
pink and the purple.
right there.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar.
I like that. So talk about this. Okay, so this is me. But
this for those of you who are in my Yarn of the Month club, this is what you would receive in April.
And it's May, so they've got it.
Whoops. It was sent out, I think, a week and a half ago, so I think mostly everybody would have gotten it.
I freaking love it. I need a skein.
Tutti Frutti colorway.
Oh, is that what you called it? That's cute. I like that.
Yeah. So
it is. You know what? It reminds me of gummies. Like I kind of want to lick it.
I didn't.
I love how she didn't even like stop when I said I wanted to lick wool. She's like, yeah, okay. Keep it moving.
Used to it by now. It's been how long?
But you know what I love the most about your sense of style is you went with a neutral mini. Because I would be tempted to do something like super bright, but I think the mini being neutral lets the colors pop.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
I thought about doing a bright color, but then I kind of liked just the contrast.
Yeah. A gray, like a soft, very soft dove gray would also be pretty, but I like the natural.
Yeah, so I did a 2x2, it's really blowing out on my side here, a 2x2 rib, and then just plain stockinette. Then I did an Aria Partridge heel, and just regular toe decreases. So I cast on the second one. I'm just working on the cuff still, and I brought it with me this week. I went to the theater with a group of kindergartners. Yeah, so I didn't get far.
So you brought a lot of pointy implements.
I didn't get far. Well, you know, you gotta bribe them. and like sit still or else.
That's why I cover these, because I've sat on double pointeds, and you can maybe see that one's a little bent.
Yeah,
it happens. And these are my car ones, right? So they need to be protected.
And I don't like to use these in the car because I tend to slip them down between the seat.
Oh my god, but they're so expensive. No.
I only lost one.
Did you get those engraved?
I have one set that's engraved. I lost one needle, and it was at a baseball game.
Oh, how did you do that? Did it roll under your seat?
I must have just dropped it. Like, I had a bunch of stuff that I was carrying, like my chair, and I had my wagon with all my stuff, and it must have just slipped out at some point.
A wagon for baseball? That's adorable.
Well, because my husband's the coach, so he's got all the stuff for the team, so I'm on my own with the other.
It's baseball. You need a bat. And
you need the bat and the bases and the helmet.
Bring your own bases.
And you need the catcher gear.
Oh my god, that's exhausting.
Yeah, you need stuff.
It's almost as bad as hockey.
They use a goalie hockey bag to carry it all in. So anyways, I'm on my own with the 4 kids, so I need my cooler with the snacks and the drinks and the blanket and the sunshade and my comfy chair.
Yeah. Oh, your chair is super comfy. It's so comfortable. I had to buy my own. It's like a club chair. What did you call it?
It's one of those. Chair? Yeah, I think
super,
so. It's like super squishy and nice. And so yeah, it fell out somewhere and landed on the grass.
Oh,
it was never going to be found. And they're green. Yeah. So it was not going to be found. I tried. And I went back because it was a tournament, so I went back the next day to look again.
No luck.
No luck. Oh well. Oh well. It's a good thing you can buy single needles.
Yep. So you're making socks for you, or is it sample?
Remains to be seen.
All right. Fair enough.
Because what usually happens is I'll cast on a pair of socks, I'll knit one, and then by then I'll have dyed something else. I'm like, ooh. And I cast that on. So I have all these single socks, which worked out well at my show because I had all these single socks that I could display, because if I have a pair, I wear them, and then nobody wants to see them after that.
Well, no, you know what? Yeah, no. I know, that was a big problem with knitting my husband the man socks, because then he wears them all and I don't have samples, even though I knit them to be samples.
Yeah. And I gotta work on my samples because I have another show coming up. It's in October. So
and we have to
fly to get there. I'm going
so
to
exciting. I can't wait.
Knit City. I got a booth.
So exciting.
A little nerve-wracking, so that's super exciting. And
I'm gonna be there, but not a booth. But it's still so much fun.
Well, you have a couple of vendors out there, like a couple of people.
Yeah, I'm bringing wool.
Stockists? Is that what they're called?
Yes, I'm bringing wool. Wool will be there, but I won't have a booth.
You'll be shopping. So, aka, she'll be running around. I'm like, oh, look at that booth over there. I need that thing. Can you go get it for me?
That, or I'll just come and bug you.
Or like, you see the stuff on Instagram, and then you see what's in the booth. So I'll just go over there and fetch me that.
Yes, I like it. I can be your enabler. I can go buy
shopper.
you stuff.
Yeah, you can just bring stuff around every so often. Like, do you like this?
What if they personal shoppers? Yes, little taste testers. Ooh, I'll get like a little acrylic like tea set or something, or whatever you call a little tray, and I'll be like, here's your selection for this hour. And then
I'm
where
this is going. I
think that would be fun.
So yeah, if you're coming to Vancouver,
or you can just give me your credit card and we can just have fun.
Won't get far. But
not after hotel and planes, and it's gonna be so much fun. The husbands are coming.
So if you are coming to Vancouver, if you're not planning to come to Vancouver, come anyways, because we're going to be there. It's my first time ever in British Columbia, so come say hi.
Okay, but you are sitting beside your husband on the flight, because you're going to hurt me. Because I love flying, and Christina hates flying.
No, I like flying. I just don't, my ears. I like flying, but I have the ear popping thing that really, really hurts, so I can sometimes be miserable. But it's not till we land. So until we land, or until we start descending.
Just wait till you fly over the mountains.
I did. Well, I don't know. I didn't make it all the way.
No, it's once you.
I made it to Alberta, and then.
Honey, that's still fine. No, you have to go over the Rockies.
I saw stuff, but it was.
I seriously was like, so when we flew over the Rockies, I was just like, who came from Alberta, looked at these from the ground, and thought, oh hey, that looks like fun. I would have gotten to Alberta, seen that, and be like, I'm good. We're gonna stay right here. That looks great out the bedroom window. And how the hell did they get across it? Like, it took like half an hour to fly over it. And I'm looking down and I'm like, there's not like a straight path.
You know what I want to do?
How did they do that?
You know what I want to do? 1 year in the fall, like early fall, like leaves changing season, I want to go on the Mountaineer. It's a train that goes like almost. Like, does it go coast to coast? I think it just about does.
I think it pretty much does. Well, the Via completely goes coast to coast, so maybe it's only called that for like a section.
And then I want to go take the train like coast to coast, and then there's like a little extra leg you can add on where it like detours and goes to like Jasper and Lake Louise.
Lake Louise. I was gonna say that's on my bucket list.
Go there. I want to go there.
We should like extend Knit City and like go to Lake Louise after.
That would be fun.
We can even leave the husbands in Vancouver, and we can just go.
I'm sure they'll
figure out something to do. Rob was fine last year. Yeah. I mean,
if there's hockey, they'll find something to do.
Right. So that's the plan. And then I will be at Twist in August since we're talking about festivals.
Ooh. Yes. I will not.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm just, I was at the Frolic, and then summer is insane. Like, my first free weekend is the first weekend in July. That's it.
I was just about to say it's April. Ooh, by the way, it's May 3rd.
Yes.
No, May 4th. No, May 3rd.
It's May 3rd. It's my brother's birthday. Yes. Happy birthday, little bro. Because he
watches an English podcast about knitting.
No, he doesn't.
I was going to say, I don't even think my brother knows that we do a podcast.
Yeah. I don't know that he really recognizes my existence much because I was mean to him growing up. So I've been told. But anyways.
My brother even likes me and he wouldn't watch the podcast.
So I don't end up going to a lot of the shows. I know the, what's it called? Fiberfest is coming up in Picton. So these are like our local events, Fiber festivals.
The Picton one is called
Fiberfest, I think.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Prince Edward County.
Yeah.
It's called the PEC, Prince Edward County. Fiberfest, maybe? Yeah.
So that one is coming up the end of May. And I don't believe
Kawartha is sometime soon, but I'm not going to that one either.
Yeah, I
can't remember
every single weekend in June, and it's in June. I know that much.
Yeah.
We're away at tournament, so can't go. And then,
but you know what? We gotta live our lives too.
I know.
The kids are only little.
I know the kids are little, and we're kind of treating these weekends away as like mini vacations.
Yeah, because you're not a Dominican kind of girl.
Oh no, I like the sun. I like being hot.
No, but I'm saying like with 5 kids, you wouldn't take 5 kids to the Dominican. That's what I'm. Sorry,
if somebody knows of a nice resort that has a lazy river that goes about like by the bar about every 45 minutes, that'd be good. Let me know.
Just stay on there all day. Just have like a new daiquiri
like,
every trip
sunshade.
Around. I would need the sunshade. Can you imagine me down south? I would just be like the girl who was wearing zinc. Like I would just be wearing zinc. It would just be white. My scalp. I would even like put it in my scalp so that like
you need the big brim hat.
Oh, honey, I wear that, and then I do the scarf underneath to do my neck, and then I do the big shades, and then you just put zinc on your nose. And I have the long sleeve, the clothing from Tilly that's like UV protecting, and it looks like I'm wearing a mesh like bodysuit.
I just use the
It's super hot. Be jealous.
And then I don't know, what other ones are there? I feel like there's one in Barrie.
Yes, but that's in
I can't remember, but I feel most of them are in the summer that I'm aware of.
I mean, it's Canada. We hibernate for 6 months of the year, right?
It's a tricky time. And then Twist. It's my anniversary weekend.
Yeah, you need to be with the husband.
So I can't go. Well, and we have a tournament.
And then, you also said,
And then there's Kitchener-Waterloo, which I may go to. I'm not too sure yet. It's the first weekend after the kids go back to school.
Oh, I'll go to shop, but I can't. I'm not vending because I need that week to be sane.
That week is just so crazy. Yeah. I can't be.
The kids are finally back in school, and after being home for 2 months, they think that even though we work from home, we're like stay-at-home moms, right? Like, but they won't let us work, or we're yelling at them all summer. Leave me alone! I have to work.
It's no fun. No. So I want to enjoy my summer. So I'm not intending presently to do that one.
Well, we can go.
I might go and shop. And then
it's a fun day for that.
The next one is there's Knit City, and then there's what's it called, Woolstock.
Yeah, that's at the end of in Woodstock, but Woolstock. Yeah, that's in the end of October. Yeah. I think it was after I got back from Knit City.
I think it's the weekend after.
And then there's Rhinebeck again.
And then there's Rhinebeck.
So that's a lot of festivals, but we're gonna have fun. Yeah, it's good. It's a good time.
So that was a long way to say we're gonna go to Knit City.
Yeah,
come see us there.
Yeah. So now we're segueing into what else are we gonna talk about? I got you want to show that, and then we'll
Sure.
talk about that.
Well, I'll show you the last my shawl whip that I just cast on and what it's all about.
Brioche.
So,
I want to do brioche. Oh, show the bag.
Fun. So first, I want to show you this bag that I was gifted by my
it's
lovely friend.
Oh, there, it's good.
Patricia of Paradise Islands.
I love that.
Isn't it nice?
Show them the zipper on the back.
So there is a little zipper on the back.
It's just perfect sizing for some
barf.
needle stitch markers and
so
your little pair of scissors.
Exactly, and like just little tags or little notes and whatnot. And then this here is a row counter by Twill and Print. This is her winter edition. She just came out with a spring one not too long ago.
It's a row counter? How does that work?
You just like...
Oh my god, there's numbers in the middle. I didn't even know. I thought it was a button.
I don't know if I can show you. It'll probably blow out, but like here you can...
fantastic!
Right? I love it. So
who thought of that? They're positively brilliant.
So...
Are you going to use it, or is it just for fun?
No, I am using it. Oh. And then it's lined with like... I had a little ripping out incident earlier. So Paradise Island is Patricia. There, see if you can see her logo. There we go.
She's moving.
I know. That's sad face. And in
did you just emoji sad face that? So you are hip and cool. That's a lot of yarn vomit.
Very hip and cool. It's only like 2 rows, but it's brioche. That's why. So it's a brioche shawl. And
ooh, what wool are you using?
I am using Primrose Yarn Co.
Oh, Primrose.
Which I picked up at
that's
Rhinebeck, not past year, the year before.
So Rhinebeck 2017?
Yes. And I'm using Sweather Weather.
Our first Rhinebeck.
Oh, I'm actually going to pull it out. It's kind of tight in there, but this is Sweather Weather.
I love that name.
And then
I have a
other color is Big Gruesome, which is this brownie color. It has a lot, like, they go together.
Yeah, but there's enough pops of color in the light one that it makes it interesting.
Yeah, so this is the front of the shawl, the right side. And the shawl that I'm knitting was featured in issue 27 of Pom Pom magazine.
Ooh. Is this
which
one you
I
were
picked
showing
up
me before?
I picked up at Rhinebeck this past year. So Rhinebeck.
Right. So yeah, this is the one you were showing me before.
Yeah, so this is the shawl.
I love that.
The Sojourner shawl? How would you say that? Sojourner?
Sojourner.
Okay.
Which is like
by Sandy
a vacation.
Peters, if you say so.
It's français.
I love it. So as soon as I saw this, I had to knit it.
No, open. Yeah, that's so pretty. I gotta do that. I gotta learn brioche so I can do that.
Second here is this whole section is brioche, and then this is lacy, and then there's these
and it's like fingering.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta do that. I have the same book, and I should.
Yeah. So that is what I'm.
That. It's a good way to use brioche.
That is what I'm working.
It reminds me
it was a
kind of
tricky.
Chili knits a bit, but her brioche is at the bottom, I think.
Yeah. So heads up, if you're knitting this pattern, there's errata on like one of the first rows, and I didn't realize this to begin with.
Oh, it's
so I'm
online?
like, why is it not working out? So
that's why.
Anyways, since I figured out.
Oh, it's 100% superwash, right?
Yeah, and it's single ply.
Oh, single ply. I have such a
like
hard on for single ply.
Squishy. I love it.
Lovely.
Oh, here's Patricia's card in the bag in my little pouch. There.
Aww. It's a great Tiffany color.
Love it.
It's like my favorite teal.
So
and show those stuff too.
That is what I'm working on. And oh no, now it's just gone crazy. Over there.
Oh god, there's yarn vomit everywhere.
It's fine. Okay. And then at the Frolic, I met up with my friend Tiffany. And funny story, we were at a retreat together a year and a half ago.
No, longer than that, too?
No, it was after.
It was in the fall?
It was after Rhinebeck 2017, because that was the year I did all of the things. Went to Rhinebeck, then I went to the Plucker thing, then I went to this retreat. So
holy shit, was that 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this past year was 2018.
Yeah. And
holy smokes.
there was a draw. You could buy tickets. I think Ann Budd, who is the one who hosts the Knit for Fun retreats, she picks a charity, and then if you donate something, you buy a ticket, and then the money is donated, and then anyways, there was a draw. And one of the prizes was a collection, the National Park collection by Fleece Artist, which was 12 skeins of yarn, and this here's one of them. So there's their label, and this one is for
Glacier Bay. Oh, Cermalac.
Sure. And
But I thought it was called Glacier Bay. Where the hell am I getting Glacier Bay from?
These are all of the ones. Here.
My bad. So, yeah.
Here's a list of like, oh, it's going to blow out, but there's a list of all of the places. So,
Cermalac?
she won this big collection at like it was the morning that we were all going home, and they did the draw, and she won a skein from each of these different parks. But I think she's allergic to
the mohair in it.
To some of the
There's
content
mohair,
in here.
silk, merino, and I don't know if the other was nylon or not.
45% merino, 25% nylon, 20% mohair, and 10% silk.
Probably the mohair. A lot of people are affected by mohair.
So she gave them away to some of the other people that were attending the events, and she had held on to this skein for me, which was like I was there, but she held on to the skein for me, and then she came to my booth at the Frolic and gifted it to me. So these colors on me, just blues and grays.
So pretty.
So pretty.
It's such a relaxing color. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I can see you knitting with it.
Very calm. I like it a lot. So
I think it's like a really good 2-color shawl.
Yeah.
Or even 3-color. You can pair that with like a gray and a white, and that would be super pretty.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah.
So, and then I made a little purchase. This was in November.
What?
Yeah, I bought it in November because it's a Christmas thing.
Yes, you would have.
In November, Susan B. Anderson, who is part of her and her son, I think it is, have Barrett Wool Co. And they did these little kits for Christmas. And this was like a little ornament kit. And I think, I don't even remember. It's snowmen, like a garland with snowmen on it. I think.
You're looking at me like I know
what
I
don't even remember. It's been so long. But the reason I had to have it is this.
It's so good, guys.
Like, if you've seen either, well, maybe not either,
We're both
but
addicted
if you
to
saw our
I was gonna say
Rhinebeck recap, we kind of went a little nutty with the tough woolens.
And they're everywhere now.
This is her hand balm. I really love her hand balms. I have one in
really love her
project bag.
Lip balms.
I didn't get one. I'm kicking myself.
It's my favorite
because I wanted the cider donut one.
It's so good.
So for those of you who are anywhere near Maryland, go to Maryland Sheep and Wool because she's there at Needles Up.
And buy us some and
which
tell
is
us
tonight.
And we'll give you
So waste no time. But this here is the vanilla chai, and I had the chai spice already, but I really like this one. So this was a custom.
It's a little gentler. It's nice.
Yeah, this is a custom scent made especially for Barrett Wool Co., which is why the logo's on it. So that's why I had to have it, and it shipped like right away. And then we had the whole postal strike situation happen.
Which ruined Christmas for so many people.
And which delayed a lot of things in the mail. So I wasn't terribly concerned about it when it didn't arrive. Like, usually something from that area would come in a week. And it didn't. I'm like, well, it's Christmas. There's the whole postage, like, backlog. Yeah. Not really too concerned about it. And then it wasn't until January, like, late January, I was like,
you kind of remember.
Whatever happened to it? And I looked it up, and it hadn't moved since like December 20th. It just got stuck. It was scanned on the American side, and it never moved into Canada.
Weird.
So I just emailed them to let them know, like, just so you know. It showed up in my mailbox not too long after that.
It's Murphy's Law. As soon as you do something about it.
Yeah.
You know how often that happens.
And they're like, "Oh, you know, it's okay. We'll just refund it." I'm like, "No, I don't want a refund. I want my hand balm." Like the yarn, you can always buy more yarn, but this was limited. Anyways,
you can always dye more yarn.
Christina has problems, so it came with these little guys.
You think that's
these
snowman?
Minis. Well, this is a snowman.
But what are the green and blue brown
This
for?
is like a garland, like little wreaths, like the wreath I have on my front door still.
I wasn't
because I'm up with the times. And then here's I think this is a little carrot nose.
That makes sense. Yes.
And then here's the little
string
ribbon
to hang it from. That makes sense.
I think it's a snowman. But it came with a little code to download my pattern, so I'll do that and I'll find out what it is.
Could it be like a Christmas tree with the green, with the brown on the green? Because why would you need brown for a wreath?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll find out.
Love it.
And it came with this little.
I like the pouch.
Yeah.
I like the pouch a lot.
So love it. You know what? I'm going to put this in with my new project.
Yes, you should.
That's what I'm going to do.
Why would you waste it in the bag that you're not going to use until next year?
This is going to be December.
Yes.
Speaking of Christmassy things.
Girl,
guess who's
May.
starting to dye Christmas?
No.
This girl.
No. Nuh-uh. I won't do it. I refuse. No. Shh.
This girl has got to figure out her Advent color.
Oh, God. It's May. I can't do it. Give me at least till June. Give me till June.
I was taking this week off because of how busy how busy I was, and then next week I gotta start doing my prototype.
Well, and then you have like the festival hangover. Like it's hard.
Oh yeah, I gotta do my prototype for Advent, and then I gotta start doing my fall colors and. It's like
no, la 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 la.
It's like working retail in a clothing store. They're always ordering ahead. So
I know some of them already have like winter coats coming in already, and I'm like, nah.
Merry Christmas.
It's always like the heat wave in the summer that they bring in like the winter coats at Costco.
Halloween candy comes out in like July.
Well, that's for all of us.
Oh, we're all gonna eat it before Halloween.
I know there's some people who have like mad abilities to say no, and that's not me.
If it's chocolate, it'll be gone because I have self-control issues when there's chocolate. But anything else, nah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't do chips. Chocolate.
Oh, I like chips. I do like chips. But like gummies?
Oh, I love gummies.
Or like hard candy?
No, not hard candy. Gummies. I love gummies. My favorite gummies in the whole wide world, don't laugh, but it's those like, it's the $1 mix ones that have like the little sharks and the Coke bottles and the cherries and the strawberry, and there's one more. And, the little cherries. Yeah. I love the mix, and they're like soft and squishy, and you can just feel the chemicals racing through your blood. It's the best. It's the best. I mean, I like the real juice ones too. Those are good too, but there's nothing like bad things for you. Like, it just makes me happy.
I know. I went to we have a local bake shop.
Don't get me started on the baked goods, girl.
The proprietors are.
I am not this
Dutch.
fabulous because I can say no.
I had never been before.
Really? The new one downtown?
No, like the bake shop. I'd never been before, and then one day I was in town and I said, you know what? We tried once, but it was closed on a Sunday. I'm like, why is the bakery closed on a Sunday? Like, people go to church around here. Like, isn't that I used to work in a bakery, and Sunday was super busy because people would go to church, and then they would come and get their baked goods after church.
They probably closed.
It's super busy for like breakfasty time.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't do any of the above.
So then I was in the area, and I said, well, I'm going to go to the bake shop. So I did, and know what I bought?
Do you want to go there now?
All the black licorice.
Let's go there now. I love black licorice. That's like
saltier.
Bye, guys.
I did also buy some pastries. But yeah, for lunch.
No, I'm not even kidding. Let's do it. What time is it? We have time before the kids come home from school.
We can eat pastries for lunch.
Why not? Yeah. Okay, so guys, thanks for joining us on episode 42. I'm kidding. Okay.
Bye.
We'll do like 5 more minutes, and then now I can't stop thinking of the good stuff. But we did have a new little episode for you guys.
Yeah.
It's help me. It's so I was cleaning and I discovered the closet of unfinished objects. And inside this closet of unfinished objects, I found 5.
What you're supposed to do is you're just supposed to shove the door closed and put the lock on it and ignore its existence.
Well, that's what I did do, and that's the problem, because there's now 5 projects that I don't remember what the patterns were. And so now you guys need to help me decide whether I need to frog it and move on, in which case please suggest a new project for the wool. Or second of all, help me figure out what the pattern was, and should I keep knitting it?
Sure.
Are you ready?
Yes.
For number 1. It's a big bag, too. This is one of Awesome Granny's.
This is going to be like a test.
This is yes. So we're this far into a shawl.
Oh, that's a campfire shawl by Alicia Plummer.
It's DK, isn't campfire?
I don't know, but that's because you stick to the pattern.
I even have
campfire.
I have 1 needle.
I do that all the time. All the time.
But at least I know what size needle.
But what are you using the other needle for?
But I put a stopper on.
Well,
I I don't know. So a campfire, eh? Okay.
Campfire, campsite.
Because look, I have wools.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what kind of wool it is. This one's vomiting. But I do have wools. I have 3 whole skeins in here. I must have just tied on a skein. Because I've made decent progress on this.
I am positive that's what it is.
But why would I knit a navy blue shawl? That is so not me. I think this is years old.
It's pretty.
It is very pretty. Okay, so we're going to finish that one. We're not going to frog that one.
No.
All right, next. Ready?
Yes.
Hold on. I'm going to try and get one that you can't figure out.
That's not fun.
I know. This is a good one. Ready? Oh, no. Well, you'll maybe know this one. Donna, 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 na, 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 na. Oh, where's the pattern?
Why can't I remember the name? That's a hoagie pattern. No. What?
I cannot verify how heavily modified it might be, but it's pretty big. I don't know. I don't know. But I've done a lot on it, and I have needles on it.
Is that moss stitch?
That's a moss stitch. That's a lot of moss stitch, people. And there's a third color. I don't blame
you for putting that one behind.
No, there's not a third color. I know there's a third color to this one.
I feel like there is too.
I feel like there's
like
a third color.
Like another gray.
There's a darker gray.
Ooh.
This, I know is...
It's plucky?
There's no ball bands.
Is that what you bought at a plucky retreat back in like forever ago?
Maybe, because isn't there a picture of me like, and I knit like this much there?
In the car.
Yeah, so what shawl did I knitting?
I don't know.
Were we podcasting? Can we look that up?
Oh, yes. No.
But it's... Why did I stop? And why do I have this weird ridge there? What did I do? I don't know. It's a lot of knitting to undo. But I don't know what it is.
Just make it up.
Should I just finish it and just make it up?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm totally curious.
Because now I have needles.
I'm going to try to look back in your timeline here and figure out what this is. Because I feel like, at the very least, you would have posted about it on Instagram.
I didn't bring one of them. Oh, okay. I think this one is an easy one to decide. We're just going to frog this bad boy.
Why? Pretty sock.
But, because, I don't know. Because it's just, I don't even know. Like, it's just a plain old boring sock. Should I just finish it?
It's a pretty sock.
All right. So we were just finishing that one? Okay. All right. There's a hat that I was going to bring, and I don't see it here. And then there's these, which don't have needles, and they're almost done.
That off of a sock?
One is done! One is done, but I need to heal. And this one needs toes. But I don't know if I like the texture anymore. It's hard to see. There's a texture.
Oh. Yeah, there's like a ridge on it.
Yeah. But and I only did it on half the sock. I did it on the front of the sock. Well, I mean, I guess I can't frog this because that one's done.
Girl, you're like half an hour away from this being finished.
I should probably finish those, right? All right.
See if I can't find this.
But yeah, there's no pattern, so I can't finish the top of the sock. Should I just do socking up the rest of the way? Yeah?
Where are we going
She's
here?
ignoring me.
Oh, this was Rhinebeck the first time.
So in this one, this project bag, we have 2 skeins of wool, and we have a hat?
Cowl. It's gotta be a cowl.
Is that a cowl? That's too big to be a hat. Do you know what I was doing? Because I'm knitting. Is there...
Did some...
Oh, there's some...
Moss
I've got
stitch?
to... Yeah, no, there's some loose needles.
You know, I like this picture of you.
Oh, Jesus. How far back is that? Why did I post that?
17.
Why did I do that? Is that on my Yarn Enabler one too?
Yeah.
Some days I just do silly things. I don't even know. No, keep going. No. Oh, it might be getting close.
There's your shawl. There's the shawl in the bag.
Okay, good.
Campsite shawl.
And I'm chart C. Chart C.
Nice. Yes, chart C. So you're that
moved
far.
Bags too.
And those were the actual right needles, because I sometimes will take the tips off and then I'll put a tip
Random
I'm not
needle?
using on it.
I hadn't even thought that I might do that.
I'm gonna obviously remember what size needle I was on, and then I don't.
Oh dear. We have some live stitches. SOS, live stitches. Oh my god, Mayday.
Fine.
I can't pick it up.
Oh,
okay,
dear.
got it.
This is a long time ago.
I think I should just... Do you think I should finish it or should I just frog it?
That? I don't know what that is. That you can frog. I won't be upset.
Okay, we're frogging this. Okay. So that's not bad.
Because I feel like that is probably a cowl where you just were winging it.
Okay, then what is this? And why is this there?
Obviously you were doing a 2-color cowl.
But I wouldn't have put those two... Would I have put those colors together? Because there's not enough difference between them. They're pretty, but there's,
Maybe
you know,
it's
there's more
fading
contrast.
from one to the other. Oh, here's the shawl.
What is it?
Road trip knitting. I'm well into the second color of my Plucky Knitter Plucky Shindig 2015 Ashburn shawl, which is not a Hohi pattern. That is Melanie Berg.
Yes! I remember that.
Maryland. See? We found it.
Yay.
There it is.
Look
on the
at
dash.
Instagram coming to the rescue.
What would we do without our phones?
Oh my god, right?
Like, really?
I remember life without phones, but I don't think I could go back there.
I don't
They're
either.
all twisted. Oh
I'm like
God.
glued to mine waiting for this royal baby.
Spaghetti.
I wanna see
Yes.
the royal baby.
Yes. I know. She's so... Meghan Markle's so cute. Meghan Sussex, sorry.
I just want to know, what color hair is the baby going to have?
Oh, it's not going to be ginger.
Oh, come on.
Look at my babies! Did I get a ginger baby? No. Although my brother got ginger babies. It's not fair. And...
Boy or girl?
Yeah, no, I think
they're
they're...
girl.
I think it's a girl, and I think she has dark hair. I think she's gonna look like Megan. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm super excited.
Put this on the Instagram so we can find it later. Like, I haven't... Like,
Note to self, always take pictures.
look, there is purple in there. I did try... Oh, why, Amanda? Oh my god, why would I do that?
But what?
I don't know.
But it seems to be some sort of pattern because they're about the same
I know.
stitches apart.
I don't know. We're gonna frog it. It's okay. This is so pretty, though. You know what? I bought this in Knit City. This is,
But that was not that long ago.
I know. Don't judge me. I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot of projects, obviously.
Is it sweet fiber?
Yes! But what was I doing with it?
I don't know.
I started this on the plane. I pretty think, maybe. But it's not on Instagram, I looked.
Maybe you should go back and watch our episode from when you got back from Knit City.
But we podcasted since...
We have been a little tardy.
Yeah, Knit City was 6 months ago, and we filmed once since then.
Yeah.
And I have random Miss Babs tags.
Those are from Rhinebeck.
I have problems, guys.
Miss
All right, that's it. So I like this episode of, like, Figure Out the Wool, because I've got more at home. Do you guys want more of this?
That was fun.
Yeah, you're good at that. I'm impressed. All right,
I
so
remember
we're
some
frogging. We're finishing a sock. We're finishing 2 shawls. We're frogging that cowl thing.
And it's all going to be done by next episode.
I will be done the sock. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not. I'm probably going to stick the sock in a bag, and I'll rediscover it in a couple years and be like, ooh, what was that?
That might happen.
Right? All right, so you promised me bakery. So,
Okay.
guys, I'm sorry.
We got places to be.
So we will do this again. I know we say that every freaking time, but we will.
Or you guys can totally harass us and say,
You
ladies,
should harass us.
get on it.
I enjoy harassing a little one every once in a while, you know, a little. All right.
Reminders.
A little reminder. All right, guys, I hope everybody's doing great out there. It feels good to be back, even though it took us like 18 minutes to figure out how the hell to do this again.
Yeah, because
So next time it'll be easier. It is scary. All right, so have a great weekend because it's Friday, and we will see you guys later. Bye.